Our next writer is Mariah Yusofzei. Mariah is an MFA poet who will be living in a house with Kate Shapiro in Fry's, Virginia. She will have many, many puppies in lieu of children, and will have a career as a drying paint watcher. She will have 69 publications, the first of which will be dedicated to Bo and Sunny, the Obama family dogs. Mariah.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, this is awkward every time. It doesn't get any easier. My first poem is entitled, I Hear the Stirrings of Time in Its Many Corners. The bats of Carlsbad Caverns are the tickings of our internal clocks of another world, and the hour a revolving door where all are either awake or awakening. And yet it measures with the quiet precision of a cut across a caramel apple split on a late Sunday. In my sleep, I am jolted by the pouring of rain, the soreness of something sweet, and how it sticks to the back of the throat. It recalls inasmuch as the flickering of a candle left on a front porch. It reminds a poem finds home in the place of ribs, no mind of the season. There, the wings are not as symmetrical as we once liked to believe. Birds of Paradise. Remind me of the paper cranes I never learned to make. My folds weren't built to merge and crease. Fragility means more when it arrives in amethyst sunsets, a moment of blurred realization, a flicker of the familiar and still. Mimicry mystery eludes the sunbird, the hunter of spiders. Its feet bring sustenance and answer to a short-lived prayer. Tiny bones reaching, never reach, structurally sound yet weary. Our feet take us to small worlds, unseen, to thousands of colors in disarray when they stand. To Obel's September Song. I'm up against it. We are red apples bobbing along. Once in a while we catch a breeze that chills. My brother tells me stories of ghosts who wince in corners. I tell him I yearn to drown them in the sea. I've been told we are only as good as what pierces us between the eyes. By dawn I hear a pale sun shouting me down today. Sancha. Love is a nearness in fracturing, spun sugar with chaos close, beautiful in its wild entanglements. Are we running from the warmth of the thing that calls, the fiery red of an autumn tree now bare? Over my shoulder, how it burns, a whispering of light and fire. Echo me. What is it to tire for want of devotion? Arabella, the gardens he labored were built from an awareness of losing you. Does the magic outlive us in our bones if we no longer feel? Today I'm a mess of a person. The first sour notes only half dead upon arriving from Gaza's piano of summer's war terrors. A piano is still steeped in measure even when the sounds aren't sweet, and the chaos is not without if it bears no exit. It trails a blue pail, of song newly broken. There are things inexplicable. The taste of sharing butterscotch with Dad on a day when the sun hasn't chosen who or where it wants to be. I once found a story in the warmth of my youngest brother's hand. I've tried to find that story since 2 Tuesdays ago. This morning, I was stuck in Monday traffic. I spend the afternoon thinking about the stirrings of the sea and how they constantly awaken the dead of the salt. And the dead of the sea is manna to the fish. At once a midnight. Where do I find the sun's shroud swept behind the magenta sky's swallowed song? Have you grown stranger beside me? I seek you in the tips of the Sirius, in the hour of the hook and eye. How your bones grow weary of the moon-slivered sleeping, as one who eats many berries in the elixirs of summer. Help me in my disbelief. Look at the shadows revel, orbiting the walls in a glowing blank of shapes and colors. Our mothers will grow to teach us shadows are never lonesome. They have each and someone in you. Do not say we are without. If we hear the furies of the rain, we are more well than one could have hoped. And what does the dancing shadow unmask but the stripes of a white tiger that upon our first seeing was a mute shape, without a body or form? Should we wash our eyes as a calling to see? This is a night to sing a little prayer to the moon. And why wouldn't we imagine him to be alive and well? Help me in my disbelief, that sadness arising from the pit of the stomach. After all, where would I lie but with the pear trees of summer's night terrors, the presence of snow apart from some other? Thank you.